evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to Hicksville High School. In the red zone here tonight, the Paulding Panthers are being entertained by the Hicksville men's basketball team tonight. The starting lineups for Paulding will be number 2, Blake McGarvey, the 5'10 guard, sophomore. Number 3, Carson Shaw, 5'10 guard, he's a senior. Number 12, Jacob Eblin, a 6'1 forward, he's a senior. Number 21, Jarrett Miller, a 6'1 guard, he's a senior. And number 23, Fletcher Cook, 6'1 forward, and he's a senior. They are coached by Brian Miller. For Hicksville, starting tonight, will be number 3, Zach Brickle, his first time in the starting lineup. Taravian Tunis and Miller are both injured and will not play. Number 4 is, Brickle is a 6-foot senior.
6-foot senior, yep, there you go.
Number 4 is Dylan Early. He's a 5'8 senior. Number 10, Michael Myers. He's a 5'8 senior. And number 12 is Parker Thiel. He's a 6'1 senior. And number 22, Landon Turnbull. He's a 6'2 sophomore. And they are coached by Tony Tier.
And again, looking down, the Aces are trying to offset the injured players. I see Cam Straub down there off the JV squad. Of course, we talked to Jackson Bergman, is pretty much full-time varsity now at this point. And it looks like they have a couple more of the JV players. Josh Myers, I can see down there.
Baird is there too.
Yep, and also looks like Mason Slattery wearing number 33. So we may see some new faces depending on how things go tonight. Of course, the Aces are looking to rebound, Jim.
Right.
On Saturday, they went down to Convoy to take on the Crestview Knights, and you saw that game, and as you said, it started off and everything was back and forth, and all of a sudden, bang, the Aces were down by double digits.
The Crestview Knights, they were very efficient in their shooting. They shot something like 55% for the Knights. They were ready to play against us, and besides that, they had starting in their lineup was a 6'3 forward that is going to go to the Air Force Academy to play football, and they have a 6'7 forward that he's a senior, and he is going to Miami of Ohio. And their little guy down there, he's 6'8", and he's a sophomore, and he is being scouted by the Big Ten. So they are very, very talented.
Yeah, and he's the younger brother of the 6'7" guy, who, if Aces fans will remember, hit that last second shot to deny the Aces a seat at the table at the regional in the postseason last year.
Yes, it was. And Turnbull goes up and taps the ball back to Michael Myers. Dylan Early with it. Over to Parker Thiel. Parker down low to Turnbull. And he was fouled on the shot.
So far, the freshman game and the junior varsity game were dominated by Paulding. And if the varsity squad is any reflection, they were going to be fast and they are going to move the ball very well.
Turnbull misses the first free throw. Second is up and rolls good. Paulding up the floor. Got those uniforms with really easy numbers to read. McGarvey, number 2, Number 21 is Miller. His shot was up and missed, pulled down by Turnbull. Gets it inside to Parker Thiel. Parker Thiel scores. So the Aces out to a 3-0 lead. Shaw with the ball. Bounce pass inside. Is it back out into corner? It goes. Shot is put up by McGarvey. It was no good. Brings it out.
That's for three.
To 23. Cook gets a three-pointer. Early in the corner to Myers. Turnbull back to Myers. Brickle in and out. No good.
Put back.
Rebound by Turnbull. 3 points for Landon. McGarvey with the ball. Miller. Ooh, nice block. Rebound, Eblin. Shaw gives it up.
Have a jump
Cook
ball.
had the shot, missed it, and there's a jump ball.
Possession arrow points to the Paulding Panthers.
Shaw with it. McGarvey handling the ball to Shaw. McGarvey. Turnbull on him. Back in the corner. Shaw drives by him, and the short jumper is good. 5-5 is the score. Turnbull gives it to Brickle. Cross court. Myers. Cross to Parker Thiel. Out to Turnbull, three land.
Oh my.
That was downtown. Shaw with the ball. McGarvey comes around. Shaw out to Cook. Cook's no good. Brickle with the rebound. Michael Myers with the ball into the corner.
Turnbull again.
Nope. No good this time. Parker Thiel fighting for the rebound, and it's off number 21, Miller, or Paulding. Michael Myers to inbound it.
Myers launches it.
Dylan Early with the ball. To Turnbull. To Parker Thiel. Brickle. Turnbull. To Myers around the corner. Playing around Parker Thiel, the jumper in and out. Got to get some of them to fall. Ball was out of bounds off of Eblin.
Yep. So the Aces hang on to it and get another crack at it here. And they're going to see if Turnbull can get it in. He does.
Myers, Turnbull, back to Myers. Brickle pass underneath, backing around. Turnbull short. Rebound, Parker Thiel goes down inside, rolls good.
There we go.
4 points for Parker.
Aces now up by a handful, 10-5. Jackson Bergman checking in at the scorer's table.
Number 13, Kessler, also for Paulding at the scorer's table.
There's an NBA three on the other side of the coin.
Miller shot from outside.
Makes it 10-8.
Brickle brings a bad pass.
And that'll be a turnover. Michael Meyer knew that there was just no chance of getting that one, so
yep,
he just let it go. Bergman into the game now. For Brickle.
Miller with the ball. Shaw has it. McGarvey now. McGarvey drives, shot is tipped up, no good. Rebound to Hicksville. Parker Thiel has it on the floor. Turnbull.
Good. Good.
8 points for Turnbull.
Another assist for Parker Thiel, who I think is hands down the assist leader on the team.
And a shot put up by Shaw. 12-10, Aces lead.
Oh my.
Know what he was going to do? He was getting ready to shoot.
Yep. So Mans will come into the game for Paulding. Bailey Mans, number 4.
Turnbull sits down and Brickle's in the game.
Yep.
Shaw drives around underneath. Shot from outside. Is Miller is no good. Parker Thiel is it out. Dylan Early. Parker Thiel. Dylan Early. Michael Myers.
Early.
No good. Rebound. Aces. Bergman with the ball. Brickle to Myers. There you're gonna 40 seconds.
Thiel. Tried to muscle his way up there, couldn't quite do it.
Too far under the basket. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Shaw.
Down to just about 10 seconds.
Mans in corner. Out front to Cook. Cook's no good. Rebound. Bergman.
And they're going to launch it. At least he got the backboard.
Yeah, hit it. So at the end of the first quarter of play, it's Aces 12 and Paulding Panthers 10.
And between quarters, we want to say another big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters making our Aces sports coverage possible here on HIX-TV. They include the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. With the winter weather months here, if your car hasn't been winterized and ready to go for the cold weather, stop by. They got great service departments at both Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford. They can take care of anything you might need to have done, from basic maintenance to major repair. They've got you covered at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Also, Community Memorial Hospital of Hicksville, proudly serving the Hicksville area's healthcare needs for over 65 years. Find out more about the many physicians on staff, the many specialties available, and the many programs to make it a healthier lifestyle for yourself and your family at www.cmhosp.com. Community Memorial Hospital and the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, both right here in Hicksville, Ohio. Proud to have them as our basketball broadcast underwriters on HIX-TV.
Yeah, Dave Brickle's the big winner tonight of $91 in the 50-50. So if he owes anybody money, go see him quick.
At a quilt raffle, too, somebody named Slagle won that one.
So Myers put up the shot and was blocked from behind.
Pretty clean game so far, too. Only one foul called in that entire first quarter.
Turnbull taking it around. Dylan Early, Michael Myers. Pass inside. Parker Thiel, and he is fouled. 20. Beckman's in this game, too.
Yep. Beckman had 10 points in the JV game. Thiel misses the free throw. He'll get one more.
Five points for Parker for the game.
Another three-pointer.
Yep, Miller from outside. Short shot. Parker Thiel went up, took the ball away, and he's on the floor.
Slow getting up, but he does pop back up.
Myers with it. Move. Turnbull. Brickle shot short. Miller down the floor. Is it up to McGarvey? Garvey across to Mans. McGarvey.
Oh, I don't know about that, but they're going to call Michael Myers.
Yep. Had both hands on the ball.
Yep. So that'll be his first personal. Team foul number one.
Anticipation.
Yep. That one's good for McGarvey. McGarvey makes it 13-11. He'll get one more. Hits them both.
Got it. 7 for Parker.
Stolen away by Parker Thiel.
Took it right away from Beckman.
Yep. And he
nice
feeds,
job, Michael. A nice feed. McGarvey says, I'll get you back. 17-15 Aces.
No foul, but knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Aces. Bergman will come in for Thiel. Thiel looks like he could use a few minutes to catch his breath.
The red face is set in. Brickle out to Myers. On the corner to Bergman. Myers down to Bergman. Back out to Myers. In the corner, Dylan Early.
Oh.
Was deflected out of bounds. It'll be white ball.
5:15 to go here in our first half. Aces hanging on to a 2-point lead.
Turnbull. Miller's pass down into the corner. Shaw back out on top. Cook. Miller on the run. Bergman with the rebound. Way to go, Brick. Brickle snuck by him and got the lay-in. McGarvey. Myers on him.
Ball is loose. Bergman comes up with it.
Bergman has again. Turnbull into the lane off the glass.
Oh man. Just not used to seeing him miss those.
Yeah. Shot from outside.
Oh.
3, that's Shaw.
7 points now for Carson Scholl. And he closes the gap. It's a 1-point game again.
Pass down low to Turnbull. Reverse lay-in. $10 points for Turnbull.
Yeah. 21-18 Aces.
Go, early. Dylan, go. Oh. Nice pass.
And launch it out of bounds. That'll go back to the Aces. 3:29 as Thiel checks back into the game. Turnbull, boom.
3 times downtown, man. 13 points for Turnbull.
They're just not going to let the Panthers put together any kind of an offensive run here.
Of course, they're not letting us either.
Nope.
Ooh, Parker way up there.
Turnbull to Thiel.
Nope.
Yeah, that'll be too long. Bergman.
Oh, Bergman.
Nice job. Oh, just taken out of the hands of Parker Thiel. That was a good play by Fletcher Cook. But timeout on the floor as head coach Brian Miller wants to talk things over with his team. Quick 30-second timeout. It's had a pretty clean game being played so far. Only 2 fouls committed by the Panthers and only 1 by the Aces. And this is the first timeout called in this game as well. So the Paulding Panthers are going to break huddle. And here come the Aces. It'll be Paulding's ball on the far side.
So Miller inbounds it to Shaw.
Bergman with the block and the recovery.
Yeah, Bergman put his hand on it, out of bounds. Out from the corner, no good. Turnbull with the rebound and up the floor.
Turnbull scoping things out.
Bergman, Turnbull, to Thiel.
Bergman just takes it from Eblin.
This won't go down. Shaw with the ball. Miller. Over to McGarvey. Cook. Cook cross court. Miller. McGarvey. Shaw.
Oh my. Carson Shaw.
10 points for Shaw.
Turnbull just isn't going to give up on it.
No, he isn't. Stays right at it.
Under a minute. Aces up by 5, but the Panthers with the ball.
Miller. There's Shaw. Now that's McGarvey with it. Now it's Shaw.
Both McGarvey and Shaw are three-point threats. And a 3 would make it a 2-point game going into the locker room. And they are going to, looks like, hold it for the last shot.
14. 10 seconds.
It's a long 2.
It sure is a good thing that Bergman has a length.
Landon Turnbull was like going, yeah, and he just gave him a nice pat on the side.
Yes.
A good job. Bergman denies him the rebound.
Yes, he did. Nice job. Bergman doing a good job out there, not having much varsity experience. So at the end of the first half of play, it's 26-21 Aces over the Panthers. We'll be back with the second half. Back with you for the second half. Scoring in the first half for Hicksville, Brickell had 1 basket. Michael Myers had 1 basket. Parker Thiel had 3 baskets and a free throw. And Landon Turnbull had 2 trays, 4 buckets, and 1 free throw for 15 points. For Paulding, McGarvey had 2 free throws and a tray for 5. Shaw had 10 points with 2 trays and 2 baskets. Miller had 1 tray. Cook had 1 tray, and that was their total of 21. So it's 26-21 at this point, starting the third quarter. So both teams break the huddle. They got McGarvey and Shaw and Miller and Cook and Eblin for Paulding. For Hicksville, it's Early, Myers, Parker Thiel, Landon Turnbull, and Brickle.
Well, so far having Travian Tunis and Jake Miller on the bench has not really been a detriment to the Aces. They've been able to adjust quite well.
Miller cuts, drives in the lane, and Turnbull follows him.
That'll be the first one on Landon, and team foul number 1.
Hicksville foul on number 22. Landon Turnbull is first. Team personal second penalty. The line for Paulding will be number 21, Gerald Miller, 44.
Miller gets one more.
And he misses that one. Turnbull with the ball. Parker Thiel drives the hoop.
Strip.
Cook drives inside.
He travels.
You can now see what their new game plan is. They're
Yep.
going to take it to the hoop and draw some fouls. Meyer to Thiel. Turnbull. Oh, way long. Miller. Shaw from outside. Wow.
No good.
Thank
So
goodness. Myers. Parker Thiel inside, and he is fouled.
he's the one that goes into the hoop and draws the foul.
Yeah.
So they trade a couple of missed threes.
Paulding foul on number 21, Jared Miller, is first. Line for the Aces will be number 12, Parker Thiel.
Miller, who's been banging and slamming, that's his first foul of the night.
So 28-22 Aces. Parker makes them both. Miller with the ball. Way outside, in and out. Brickle
Nice
gets
save.
it back into Turnbull.
Oh, it's a nice thought, but there was just too much loft on that ball.
Yep. Too much shortness on the other end.
Yep. Tony Tier not happy about that pass.
Here we go. He's set the pick. Now he's coming around. Miller gives it up. Shaw drives in the lane. Knocked away.
I think it was Brickle that got his hand on it.
Yes.
Oh, and Myers.
Myers. 30-22. Aces leading. Shaw loses the ball. Doing early. Bounce pass over to
And
Michael
Myers again. Timeout, Paulding. Their
Yes.
strategy has backfired on
Yes,
them,
it
Jim.
has.
The Aces just said, okay, they just backed off and
Go ahead and drive it to us.
we'll block it clean. So the Aces actually, let's see, they've scored 6 so far to 1 for the Panthers. So yeah, they may need to make some more adjustments on the Paulding side of the ball. Full 1 minute timeout. The Aces haven't stopped the clock yet once tonight, although Coach Tier is still not happy about some of the passes that they were taking, as he's pretty animated in his conversation with the Aces right now. 3 timeouts remain for the Panthers to use here in this second half. Possession arrow favors the Aces. And again, both teams have committed 1 team foul, and there's nobody in any foul trouble on either squad, so that pretty much gets you up to date with everything. Kudos to Zach Brickle, too, stepping in for Travian Tunis tonight and doing a great job.
Yes, he is. And Bergman, he's done a fine job when he came in.
Yep. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with about his junior year, I think, Joe.
He could be a real dominating player. You got to be able to get him the ball, though.
He's only a freshman. He could still grow a couple more inches.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Paulding with the ball. Yeah, McGarvey out front with it, trying to drive on Brickle. Got shut off.
And early, almost. Dylan came mighty close to getting that one clean. Coach Tony Tears asking for a little explanation.
Yeah, but he got his word in about something else.
Yeah. No, I guess.
Shaw in the corner, Miller. Miller trying to get inside. McGarvey bumped by Early. Shaw from the corner.
Oh.
He just won't quit. $13 for him. Oh, wow.
(32-25). Aces still up by 7 here. 4:38 to go in our third quarter.
Yeah, they're trying to run 1-4 now. That's going to get the ball to the basket from out on top. Miller misses a shot. Rebound put up. Is that Cook?
23, yeah. And a timeout from Coach Tony Tier. So it only takes about 15-20 seconds on the game clock between the end of the Paulding timeout for the Aces to call their first timeout. Panthers have closed the gap, and it's now a 5-point game, 32-27. Quick 30-second timeout for the Aces. Glad to have you with us here on Hicksville Community Television. Hope you are enjoying the coverage for this evening. We're going to be back in action here at the Red Zone with the ladies coming up on Thursday night, as they're going to be entertaining Fairview.
Fairview suffered a loss last night. It hurt them in the GMC.
Yeah. Early,
Shorten. Cook to Shaw. Over to McGarvey. Back to Shaw. He's going to pump it up, you know, back off of him. Oh,
Myers.
bingo.
Got him on the reach in.
Yep,
That'll be 2 on Michael.
a little collision there.
And team foul number 3. On the Aces. They'll get the ball into Shaw.
McGarvey. Shaw coming around. Shaw. Miller and the Cook goes back around. Mans has it. Inside.
Eblin. He'll draw the foul on Parker Thiel.
Hicksville fouls on number 12, Parker Thiel, his first.
And so the Aces now have 4 team fouls. And so this is that one.
Hicksville substitution number 23, Jackson Berkman. number 10, Hunter Kauser.
Hunter Kauser, who we saw in the junior varsity game, checks in for Paulding.
Missed them both.
And the Panthers continue to creep slowly towards getting themselves into the bonus. And there's a foul on.
Foul. Dylan Early driving to the hoop. 12.
And that'll be on
Evelyn.
Team foul number 2. And it'll be on the floor. Brickle blocked. Out of bounds off of Evelyn, so the Aces will get it back.
Brickle would have gone up the right hand, you'd have got fouled. Bergman's got 9 rebounds.
Yep. Turnbull. Ooh.
Said not that time.
Had a good line on it.
Yes, he did.
A little bit short. It was hard for me to tell from my vantage point. And Bergman. It's in double figures on the rebounding side.
Yep.
And there'll be a foul. Parker Thiel ready to check back in.
Number 3 is Shaw.
So Carson Shaw, his first personal, and team foul number 3 on the Panthers. Eblin will have a seat. He's out of breath. Myers. Brickle. Boom.
Yeah. There go Brick.
That's only a second bucket, but both of them have come at really, really opportune times for the Aces.
Mans drives.
He'll draw the foul.
Brickle gets the foul.
Brickle's first, team foul number 5, and that's going to put him at the line. Mans will be shooting. Nope.
Shaw coming off the floor. McGarvey on.
And Fletcher Cook sits down too.
Miller's back in. Kessler, number 13.
Mans misses them both. Oh, there you go. It took a while, but Jackson Bergman finally gets some points.
Yep, took a while. It was a nice pass. Mans and McGarvey. Miller from outside, he missed everything. Myers.
Turnbull.
Oh. He usually makes that soft shot.
Yep.
Look at that.
Paulding players flying all over the place there. Not a whistle.
Oh, we're down 26 seconds.
Yep. Closing in.
I wonder why we were holding the ball.
Yep. Turnbull with 15 on the clock.
Parker Steele. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's 36-27 Aces.
Getting ready for the 4th quarter, we want to say thanks once again to Community Memorial Hospital of Hicksville, proudly serving the Hicksville area's healthcare needs for over 65 years. You can find out more about what's happening at the Hicksville Hospital. Check out their website, www.cmhosp.com. A great staff of physicians and other healthcare professionals there to help you and your family live a better and healthier life. The Hicksville CMH Auxiliary, a couple fundraisers coming up later this month. Hope that you will support both of those. And we also want to thank the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford and the Jim Schmidt Trunk Lot. If you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online at jimschmidtauto.com. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships and Community Memorial Hospital of Hicksville, Ohio. Want to thank both of them so very much for their continued support of our Aces athletic broadcast here on HIX-TV. 8 minutes to go.
Aces ball out of bounds.
Got Turnbull, Myers, Bergman, Thiel, and Brickle on the floor for the Aces.
Looking low. Brickle, jumper. No.
Short.
But look at that.
Oh, nice.
Brickle with a follow-up. Bergman kept it alive, and Brickle followed it. Boy, I'm here to tell you, Bergman's going to be a stud. He's blocking shots, not committing fouls.
Myers down low. Turnbull to take it to the bank.
Oh, he checked him into the boards.
It'll be 2 minutes for cross-checking there, eh?
Yes. Turnbull's going to take a break.
Turnbull,
set down.
He's only gotten a couple of points this half, but what a warrior he has been out there on the floor.
He had 17 points for the day. Shaw from outside.
Oh, he's feeling it. 16 now for Shaw. Still a 10-point lead for the Aces.
Parker Thiel driving, kicking it back out. Dylan Early, no good. And Parker's going to get a foul for being over the back on the board.
That'll be 2 on Thiel, and that's team foul number 6. So after this, they'll be shooting free. The Panthers will be shooting free throws.
Miller driving around. Shaw.
Reset.
Shaw with the ball. Miller in the corner.
All alone.
Up, no good. Bergman middle with the board.
2 minutes into the 4th quarter. Aces with the ball in the 10-point lead. Myers' little jumper is just short.
A little soft. McGarvey with the ball. Gives it over to Shaw. McGarvey. Into the corner. Goes to Shaw. Miller from outside. Michael Myers with the short shot.
Oh.
Cook
It's no good. Put back.
is no
No
good.
good.
Bergman
And
with a
Bergman
rebound.
clears it out. Timeout. There are just too many bodies flying around, I think, for Tony Tier. And full 1 minute timeout for the Aces. They lead by 10. Right now, Paulding has committed 3 team fouls, but the Aces have committed 6. So the next Aces foul will put the Panthers into the bonus. Possession arrow is also favoring Paulding right now.
Ace has got to keep putting in deuces.
Yep.
You don't worry about threes. The deuces is what you need.
They can do that, and between Turnbull and Bergman and Thiel, limit them to just 1 shot on goal on the offensive end for Paulding.
Yeah, as long as Bergman keeps up the coverage of the boards and using the glass Windex on it. That's it. We could call him Windex, you know that.
Turnbull's going to come back into the game here after this timeout. So they're going to have the height out there with Thiel, Turnbull, and Bergman. And the speed with Brickell and Myers. Although Thiel's no slouch himself in the speed department either.
Yeah. Bergman coming in. Lost the ball.
Yep.
Turnbull.
Bergman. Oh.
How did anybody block that? McGarvey to Shaw.
No good. Bergman with the board.
Run with it, Park.
Parker gets it taken away. And that one's good.
Miller.
32-40 now. Aces lead cut to 8.
Holy cow. You're going
And
to take a hold of him reaching around like that?
so that's going to be on number 22.
Dunnigan.
Dunican, yep. Dunnigan. His first team foul, number 4. Jackson Bergman will come out. Early will be back in. Thiel. Oh, doesn't get it, but he'll go to the line. And that'll be another one on Dunnigan. Team foul number 5. And Peyton Beckman looks like he's getting ready to check in.
Yep.
Thiel hits the first one. That gives Parker 10 points. Make it 11.
Got Shaw with the ball.
As we go past the halfway point of the 4th quarter, under 4 minutes now.
McGarvey drives around Brickell, plays it up, no good. Parker Thiel with a rebound.
And the foul. And Parker Thiel had his war face on for that rebound.
Number 2, McGarvey.
McGarvey's first. Team foul number 6 on the Panthers.
Yeah, well, Thiel wasn't smiling when he came out.
No,
of
like I
there.
said, he had that. He looked like one of those guys getting ready to jump out of a plane behind enemy lines or something.
Yeah, I'm going after it, man.
It's like that one of those old war movies. The drill sergeant says, "Show me your war face." That's what he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we call it game faces now. Oh.
42-32, lead back out to 10 for the Aces. And both teams now on the cusp of going into the bonus. There's been no change in the possession arrow. It still favors the Panthers.
Parker will inbound the ball.
And really nobody in any foul trouble on either squad. And I'm going to put some pressure on the Aces now, or try to at least. Early gets it taken away from him.
Shaw. Cook with the ball. Shaw has it. He loses that.
And it goes out of bounds. That should be Aces ball.
Yep. Well, Parker's about wore out, isn't he? Looks like he's shot.
You get it across the timeline.
Is.
And turn it over.
Oh, man.
Put a couple things straight at the scoring table.
Yeah, did you hear the horn go?
Yeah.
Went with a short burst during that play. McGarvey gives it up to Cook. Miller.
Good set for three.
McGarvey from the corner.
Early, that'll be from...
He got waxed. 24 must be Beckman.
Yep, that'll be Peyton's second and team foul number 7. So Dylan Early will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. And Beckman will come out. Early misses the front end.
It's not good.
You don't want to
Shaw.
do that.
McGarvey. Shaw with the ball. On the outside, coming back, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Parker. Jiminy gal.
And that's going to be on Mans.
Calling fouls on number 4, Bailey Mans, his first. Team's 8. Along with the Aces will be number 10, Michael Myers, shooting 1 and bonus.
Michael Myers. There we go. Myers makes it a 9-point game.
Yeah.
They may not be so quick to foul him now that they saw how he shoots free throws.
2 minutes remaining. He dribbled that off of Early's foot. Miller with the ball.
Down into the corner.
McGarvey. Shaw. Cook with the ball. McGarvey.
Out of bounds. Stays with Paulding. No foul.
Miller gives it to McGarvey, back behind. It's Cook, in and out.
Myers, and he'll be fouled. I think that one might be
Number
on
2.
McGarvey. That's team foul number 9, so after this, the Aces will be shooting 2 shots regardless. Myers makes it a 10-point game.
Oh, I stopped there. 1:29 remaining in the game.
Yep.
10 points for Michael Myers.
Long three.
McGarvey, nothing. Shaw with the rebound.
Puts it up, and that's good.
Cook.
Cook.
And they got a timeout.
So, timeout called by the Panthers. It'll be a full 1 minute timeout. That'll leave them with 1 remaining. Comes with 109. Aces up by 9, 46-37 after the bucket.
Oh, wow.
I guess we should let people know too, Jim, that we got an addition to our broadcast schedule, and that's coming up February 19th. We're going to be driving out into the sticks to Lincoln View for girls sectional basketball action. The Lady Aces are going to be facing off against the Paulding Lady Panthers in the early session game that night at Lincoln View at 6:15.
6:15. Okay. In the land of the Lancers. So Hicksville ball out of bounds. Parker Thiel to inbound it. Gives it to Turnbull.
Turnbull. He's just going to play some keep away.
Yeah, they're gonna foul if they can.
Pass is intercepted.
Up, three-pointer from McGarvey.
Nope. Loose on the floor. Up, no good.
Yep.
There we go.
Had a foul. Brickle probably. He was up in there. No, number 4.
Number 4.
Early.
Dylan Early. His second. Team foul number 7. So at the line shooting 1 and 1
is McGarvey.
Yep.
Missed it.
Parker Thiel. Let him. Yep. Fields is going to launch it.
Shaw in the corner.
Goes out of bounds. Stays with Paulding.
39 seconds left. I don't think they can catch it. Miller.
I said just let them burn off. Let them run their offense and let them burn off the seconds.
Yep, Cook from there.
Spin
15.
around. There we go. Thiel across the timeline. And
23, Cook.
Cook, his second.
Parker Thiel.
Parker Thiel, that's double bonus, so he'll shoot 2 with 18.3 seconds and a 7-point lead.
Get in there.
There we go, 8-point lead. As some people begin to head for the exits.
Yes.
Not too many, though. A lot of people staying here to watch the end. There we go.
And that puts it up there. 48-39 Aces with a 9-point again.
Thiel, a clean block. He
just
slaps it out of bounds. There you go. 11.1 left in regulation. Quick shot from the wing.
Mans.
Put back
by Shaw.
And that's good. It's going to be too little too late.
Yeah, they missed Brickle down low. But that's okay because it's 48-41. Aces win. So we recovered and won 1 out of 3 tonight. All right.
And they bounce back after that crushing loss to Crestview, which was good to see as well. So do some quick computations here and be able to get you some unofficial scoring.
Okay, I can do mine.
All right.
I got McGarvey had 2 trays and 2 free throws for 8. I'll save Shaw. Miller had a tray, a free throw, and a field goal for 6. Cook had 3 field goals and a tray for 9. And up here for their total, they only had 4 score. The total for the winner, the highest total tonight, is Shaw. He had 4 threes for 12 and 3 twos for 6 for a total of 18 for the night.
Yep,
for their total of 41.
For the Aces, they had 3 in double figures tonight, just missing the Carson Scholl 18 points was Landon Turnbull. Landon had 15 in the first half, only 3 in the second half, but or only 2 in the second half, but that gives him 17 points on the night. Also in double figures, Parker Thiel. Parker had 7 in the first half, and then he put in 6 more from the free throw line in the second half to finish up with 13 tonight. Michael Myers had 3 field goals and 4 free throws for a total of 10. And aside from that, Zach Brickle with 3 buckets for 6 to make their 48-point total. So there you go. Big night for both Turnbull, Thiel, and Myers, all in double figures. And they are able to outmatch and overcome the hot hand of Carson Scholl for the Paulding Panthers.
Also, again, once you check the free throw shooting, and you find out that it makes a big difference too, because Paulding was 3 of 9, and the Aces were 12 of 15. So I'm telling you, boys, when you're down there in those lower grades, shoot those free throws, because they win ball games.
So it's a 7-point win for the Varsity Aces tonight. And congratulate them, back on the winning track, and that puts them, I think, at 14-1, 15-1. So again, back on their winning ways. The boys are going to be in action next against Fairview. That's coming up on
Friday night.
On Friday night, it'll be played at Fairview. Our next broadcast is going to be on Thursday, as the Lady Apaches will be here at the Red Zone to take on the Hicksville Lady Aces. And so we'll be doing girls basketball. And then when Saturday rolls around, we're going to have sort of the basketball equivalent, I guess, of the twilight doubleheader or something, the afternoon, evening or whatever. We're going to have the girls playing against Eden in a non-conference matchup, with the JV game tipping off at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the varsity at approximately 2:30. And then it'll be the Pettisville Blackbirds in town to take on the boys on Saturday night, with the JV tipping off at 6 and the varsity at about 7:30, 7:40 on Saturday night.
And in between is the Rotaries pancake and sausage supper.
That is correct. So if you want to eat between the sessions, track down a Rotarian, get yourself some tickets. I think I'll have tickets available at the door too. So and they make a pretty mean pancake. So
yep.
So anyhow, we want to say a big thank you once again to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, and to Community Memorial Hospital, making our broadcast possible here from the Red Zone tonight. Appreciate that an awful lot, and their continued support. And again, we'll talk more about the girls tournament draw when we're back here on Thursday, and look ahead to that matchup with Paulding. And of course, the boys tournament draw coming up this weekend, so we'll be able to talk about that next week. As again, we still have we have the makeup games against Hilltop coming up, as well as action against Wayne Trace and Miller City to look forward to, as well as we get set to close out the regular season portion and head on to the tournament trail. So with that, we are going to call it a night tonight. It's been a long night, but a fun evening. One more time, final score in the varsity game. The Aces put another one in the win column as they beat the visiting Panthers 48-41. And for Jim Seiler, calling the play-by-play, and for Chris Warner, working the camera for us this afternoon and this evening, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you good night and good sports.